Hello, Kevin Richards here with Thomas All Things Automotive. Going to show you a vehicle we just got traded in locally. It's a 2012 Patriot Latitude. The Latitude model edition gives you a lot of different options and really driver convenience options that are quite nice over the Sport. Also, this is a crossover SUV on a car chassis. It is an all-wheel drive, but it does have a four-wheel drive lock capability, which is very, very nice. So you get the efficiency and the true four-wheel drive all wrapped up in one. Obviously, Jeep is the leader in off-road capability of four-wheel drives. It's got the classic Jeep 7-slot grille and round headlamps. You also have integrated round fog lights, all halogen in the lower bumper fascia. Come around here to the side. As you can see, one upgrade that you get with it is the 5-spoke alloy wheel over the steel wheel that comes with the Sport. Also, if you can see in here, it has a nice brand new rotor and brake pad. Also, these Goodyear Viva 3 tires are probably about 7/32, so 3/4 of tread, so there's plenty of life left in those as well. It's one thing we pride ourselves here at Thomas is we do a used car mechanical check on all our vehicles. You can find the results of that inspection signed off by the mechanic that performed it in the glove box of all our vehicles. We just want to make sure that our the next customer or the next owner of this vehicle knows as much about this vehicle mechanically as we do. Also, if any of the wearables aren't at least double the Pennsylvania standards, we replace them with new, which we've done so with this vehicle. Right now, as you can see, you're looking at the passenger side. It's got a two-tone dark light slate gray cloth interior with dark charcoal carpeting. You do have a full console that runs in between. Manual adjustment on the passenger seat. Open up the rear door so you can get an idea of the leg, hip, and shoulder room for your rear occupants. This is a 5-passenger, like I say, crossover, compact crossover SUV segment. You can see, though, the vehicle's in extremely good condition. No rips or tears on this cloth interior. Also can tell you there's no odors. The previous owner was not a smoker. We'll focus in here on the rear wheel as well so you can see that it is a matching Goodyear Viva 3 tire, about the same 7/32 of tread. Scuff-free 5-spoke alloy wheel, and again, nice resurfaced rear rotor. Continuing around to the back, as you can see the Latitude badging. You can also see the 4-wheel drive badging. Also, now this customer, this is aftermarket, did add an aftermarket backup camera, but it's nice to have a backup camera so you don't bump into something. Go ahead and pop the hatch here so you can see how much cargo room there is. As you can see, there's very nice cargo room for a compact crossover SUV. Also, you got the 40/60 fold down on your rear with your latch child anchors there for your child seats in the back. There is no 12-volt power supply back here, but I did want to check. Sometimes you will have the ability to plug in items down here. You do have a dummy spare there in your jack. All that type of stuff is located right underneath that tray. I'll continue around to the driver's side here again, just focusing in on the rear wheel, just to show you again it is a matching Viva 3 tire with about the same 7/32. No scuffs on that wheel either. And we'll just show you the view here from the driver's side rear, just so you can see it's in the same very good condition as the passenger side was as far as the interior quality. And we'll go ahead and show you the view from the driver's side as well for the same reasoning, just to let you see that there's nothing to be hidden. It's just a very clean, stain-free, tear-free interior. Now, what I'd like to do is just kind of go over some of the controls and layouts. Also give you an idea what it's like to be behind the wheel of this car. I'll start with the door here where you have your classic positioning of your power windows, power locks, and power mirror switches right there on the switch pod. And I'll go ahead and show you here the miles. Oh, it went away. Let me just go ahead and start it up so you can hear the engine, and we'll show you the miles. Now, like I say, this is a 2012. Let's get the odometer back here. You can see there just 75,422 miles. I hope you also notice there is an ambient temperature display right there as well. As you can see, when we go over the controls and layouts, they do a multi-function switch here on the left stem. It's going to control your headlamps, your turn signals, your high beams. Also, your interior cluster dimmer switch is located on that multi-function switch. On the right stem is where you're going to find your intermittent wiper washers, front and rear. You're going to have your in-vehicle, electronic in-vehicle driver convenience settings. All of those items are handled with these two buttons to the left of the steering wheel. To the right of the steering wheel is where you're going to find your cruise control. Now we'll work our way over to the radio. This is the classic AM/FM satellite radio that Chrysler has. I believe it's a 6-speaker system. As you can see here, standard radio controls. Your auxiliary audio pre-out is right here below on the right-hand corner of that radio. Now there's your climate control functions, pretty standard. Down below, you'll see one option that comes with the Latitude is the heated cloth seats. It's a very nice option. So you have the heated cloth seats, you have the backup camera, and also this vehicle has remote start. So when we get done with this portion of the video, I'll show you how that works. 12-volt power supply to the right of that. You got your shift console here, your automatic. You do have the auto stick feature down below, so you can manually select any one of the 4 gears, that this vehicle has. Got 2 large cup holders down in the center console, and you do have your 4-wheel drive lock lever here. I mean, if you want the all-wheel drive system to do it, it can, but if you want to lock it into 4-wheel drive, you can pull that lever right there. You have a very small console here where you can keep some loose change items. Also a lower portion where you have a little more room to keep some items. You do have a 110-volt power supply right at the front of that console. Standard bulb dome lights here. There's no roof on this vehicle, so but as you can see, a couple extra features that come along with that Latitude trim package. Now I'm going to go ahead and shut this engine off. Primarily just want to show you that the remote start does work. So as you can see here, here's the keyless fob with your standard edge cut key. We're just going to go ahead and lock this vehicle up, and then we're going to press this twice, and it's going to chirp to let us know it's activated, and then of course the engine will start up. So as you can see, that works. Now I'm going to go ahead and unlock these doors and leave that engine running, because I want to kind of show you underneath the hood area here. Your hood release is right here on the A-pillar. And actually it shut itself off because I popped the hood, but I just want to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like underneath here. It's very, very clean. It's been well maintained. And just see if I can give you an idea. As you can see, this is the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, variable valve timing, extremely efficient. For a 4-wheel drive. You're going to get 28, even on long trips, up to 30 miles a gallon on a 4-wheel drive vehicle. It's really a wonderful setup. Kind of gives you the best of all worlds. You can see how clean it is. There's no exhaust leaks. There's no fluid leaks. Everything looks like a new car underneath there. You can tell it was very well maintained. You would not think that it has 75,000 miles on it. Now, what we're going to do next portion of this video, I just do a quick walk around. I want to show you any minor imperfections the vehicle may have. I mean, it is used. It's a 12. It has 75,000 miles, so we can expect there to be some. I will say, though, that it is a clean auto history. It's a 1 owner. Previous owner bought it brand new. Shows no signs of any prior paint work. Has all straight body lines. We're going to go ahead and start here on the fender, where you'll find a couple of stone chips right here. Is more of a square front end, so it is a little bit of a stone catcher. So we are going to catch a couple here. Little tiny chip right there on the top of the fender. Door looks good, no dents or dings. We do have a couple little tiny stone chips right there. A couple right above the handle. Rear door looks good. Little tiny 1.5 inch scrape right there below that door handle. Don't see any dents at all though. Rear quarter looks good. One tiny, you're probably not even going to be able to pick that up. One tiny little scratch right here back by the tail lamp. A couple stone chips right here on the corner of the rear fascia. Deck lid looks good, no dents or dings. I don't really see any other marks to speak of here on the back. That's going to come around to the quarter panel. There's a stone chip right there. Door looks good. We do have a little scrape right here on the body line of this door. Runs parallel to the body line. It's almost hard to even notice. I don't notice any dents at all though on this passenger side. Fender looks good also. Across the front here again, because it is more of a bold flat design, you are going to catch some stone chips across the front of the grille area, and then even on top of the hood there's just a few. But we could not find a dent, just had a couple minor scratches. Primarily the biggest cosmetic defects with this car are a few stone chips, which for 2012 with 75,000 miles, excellent condition. What I would explain to you is, as far as the warranty coverage, of course, being that it has 75,000 miles, it is a 2012. It is out of the factory obligation, so there is no more warranty left through Jeep. However, what we'll do here at Thomas is we'll give you a lifetime engine and transmission warranty. It's good for as long as you own the vehicle. That's through a national third-party provider. You do not need to bring the vehicle back here for routine maintenance, or should you have a needed or covered component. It is accepted nationwide, as I said before, so it's just something that's included in our price we give to any vehicle that is out of factory coverage, just to give the next owner some peace of mind on those big high dollar cost replacement items like your engine and transmission. Now, if you're interested in this vehicle, there's a couple different ways to get a hold of us. You can look us up on the web at www.thomasata.com or give us a ring at area code 717-485-4224. Again, my name is Kevin Richards. I appreciate your time watching this video, and I hope you have an excellent day.